Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9 ng umaga hanggang 7 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Good day! This is Teacher Rowan. I'll be your guide in exploring Google Apps for Education, for teaching and learning. In Google for Education, teachers can connect and collaborate easily while staying on task. It gives teachers the freedom to spend more time personalizing the learning experience and less time managing it. Students can learn essential skills such as 21st century problem solving, which they can use it in their future careers. As such, the accessibility features will also help and assist every learner to do their best work. Google offers different useful applications that we can use to connect education to technology. This will help our teachers as a 21st century educators to innovate and find ways on how to make teaching and learning more exciting, engaging, effective, and flexible to the demands of the society. Let's re-explore the education experience by discovering new angles to create, collaborate, and communicate as one. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Ang pagkatuto huwag gawing komplikado. Sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Philippines. Our English is six warriors from different parts of the Philippines, from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. And not only our learners, but also good afternoon as well to the teachers, guardians, and parents who are also watching with us here in our English 6 DepEd ETUlay online tutorial. And it's Tuesday today. Definitely, it's our Choose English Day. And before we start, let me greet these very early students and here talagang from first quarter up until now na fourth quarter na ay kasama pa din natin sila. Okay, so let me greet who's this one? Joseph Conrad Bulalakaw, good afternoon. Tutornet and Tutor Jess. Oh, speaking of Tutornet, TutorNet has an important meaning to attend to. That's why she cannot make it today, but she will be with us on Tuesday. Okay. So good afternoon, also Cassandra Bravo and who's this one? Irian Meza Corias watching from Sorsogon East Central School. That is from SDO Sorsogon City. And we also have here Adrian Ray Rivera from what's this? San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School. We also have Kevin Martin Dolontap. Siguro mag-classmate kayo ni Iria, no? Okay, from Sorsogon as well. Not to mention Muriel Joyce Bulletin. Good afternoon. Shout out daw sa kanyang advisor, Ma'am Elsie Deladia Arcega. Good afternoon from San Lorenzo Ruiz. Also have Roxeline. Hi, Roxeline. Trisha Lorraine Paguyo from Rojas East District SDO Isabela. So we are really, from different parts of the Philippines. Iba't ibang, how can I say that? Dako tayo ng Pilipinas and we are here gathering together this very time para mag-aral ng English 6 lesson. And learners, welcome to our fourth quarter. Last quarter na natin ito. Let's keep on thriving, okay? And I'm always looking forward to your cooperation and participation all throughout as we finish this fourth quarter. Hi, Gerald R. Vidula Cantur and also Ian J. Herrera from Rojas East District. Okay, and we also have Eliza Jane Atriginio, Isabela as well. Napakadami nating students from Isabela, Sorsogon, Pampanga, Bulacan. Okay, Bruce Leo Langit, good morning. Oh, it's actually afternoon na anak. Good afternoon, Shakira Langit from 6 Luna, and advisor is Mom Ellen Castellon. And also Jiro Alexander Flores. Okay, good afternoon. Advisor, Mrs. Ellen Castellon. And ayan, napakadami. I hope that, I really have a lot of time to greet you, everyone. Okay, pero, okay, since our time is just so limited, I guess we can now proceed to our discussion. Are you guys now ready? Because I am so excited. Let's do it. So allow teacher to, share screen in 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! I hope that you can share my screen now. Okay, there it is. Okay, welcome to our DepEd ETUlay online tutorial. And what's this one? We are going to have week 1, right? I'm Tutor Jess from SDO Pasig, and together with me is Tutor Nat. She may be not around physically, but she's always with us. All right. Okay, so learners, I want you to remember and take notes of the important dates for the fourth quarter, so you can screenshot this one and save to your phone or your gadgets. Okay, so these are the important dates for this quarter. And also, oh, we have this one. You can nominate your ETUlay tutor. You can scan this QR code, and this valid only from April 18 to 23. Okay, so you can nominate Tutor Jazz or Tutor Net or your favorite tutors here sa ating ETUlay online tutorial. Just screen how can I say that one? Scan this QR code, all right? Okay, and also we have here our quarter 4 topics. So we also have we always have 8 weeks, right? And here you go. Okay, week 1 we will be talking about and how to compose clear and coherent sentences using grammatical structures, but we will be focusing only to simple tenses of the verb. And since today is week one, that's what we are going to talk about, okay? So one more time, simple tenses of the verb. Compose clear and coherent sentences using grammatical structures, specifically using the simple tenses of the verb. Are you now guys all ready? Let's get started. Okay, and also let us give thank and let's acknowledge the effort, the hard work of the development team of the module that we are going to use for today. From the author, editor, reviewer, layout artist, and the management team, thank you so much for your hard work. Okay, learners, I am really so excited to, top this topic. And before we really dig deeper into our discussion, let's have the pretest first. So that teacher, so that tutor just will know how well or how knowledgeable you are already or how familiar you are with our topic for today. Right? If you did not get a perfect score for this activity, well, that's okay. As long as, okay, here's the challenge for you. At the end of this episode, you're going to get a perfect score. Let's see. Okay, learners, here's the direction. Read each sentence carefully and choose the correct form of the verb inside the parentheses, and I am going to show you number one now. And you have to read it aloud together with teacher. Okay? Number one. Every summer, Ethan and Hannah will visit their relatives in Bohol. Is it visited, or will visit? Okay, you can drop your answers on a comment box there. Okay. Oh, learners, so you can also share this live so that a lot of students, okay, or learners can join us. So we will be, learning together. The more, that's merrier. Anyways, let me see your answers. I'm going to use my phone in in seeing your answers. Okay, Adrian Oh, visit. Okay. Ang mga sagot niyo ay visit lahat si Kevin, Roxylin, Kyle, Tubaon, Eliza Jane, Adrian Ray, Arian May, Zacharias, Diane, Twazon, Cassandra, Trisha, Aliana, Mark, Platon, Shandy, Roxylin, Jiro, visit. Let's see if your answer is correct. Wow, that's awesome. Every summer, Ethan and Hannah visit their relatives in Bohol. You know what? Later on, we will be discussing or we will explain why is it visit, not visited, or will visit. Okay, how about for number two? In April and May 2020, they will fail to visit them because of the coronavirus. Learners, is it failed, or will fail? Drop your answers now. Okay, for number two, I still cannot see the answer. Oh, I saw the answer of Roxylene Adderwalt. That's failed. Gyro failed too. Cassandra failed. Ganon din kay Adrian and Irian and Aliana Bravo and Kevin Martin Dodontak. Let's see. Number two is failed. Great. Wow, I can see that this topic seems to be so easy for you all. That's amazing. Okay, in April and May 2020, they failed to visit them because of the coronavirus. How about for number three, learners? The fear of coronavirus will make them stay at home in the last few months. Is it makes, made, or will make? Please drop your answer now. Number three. The answer is Ojiro made. Cassandra made. Kyle Joseph Tubaon. And Irian May, Adrian Aliana, Jandy Manahan, Trisha Lorraine Paguyo made. Let's see if your answer is correct. Oh, you've got it right again. That's made. One more time. The fear of coronavirus made them stay at home in the last few months. Great. How about for number four? Nowadays, Ethan always will spend his time helping his father in the farm. Is it spent, or will spend? What is your answers? Drop your answers now, learners. Number 4, sabi ni Cassandra, Jiro, Nicole Bygar, Eliza Jane, Aliana, Spence. Mark Platon is Spence, and Jandy Manahan, Spence too. Let's see if you got it right. And that's really Spence. Give teacher high five for that. That's amazing. So let's do it again. Nowadays, Ethan always spends his time helping his father in the farm. Right? Last one, learners. Since he is not used to working in the farm, he easily will get tired every now and then. Since he is not used to working in the farm, he easily will get tired every now and then. Your answer to sentence number 5 is what? Sabi ni Jiro, again, Cassandra Bravo gets. Mark Platon gets as well. Aliana Jandy Manahan, Kel Joseph Tubaon, Irian Meza Corias. Roxeline gets. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's really gets. And I am so happy, learners, knowing that you all got a perfect score. I know it because I am looking and here, and I did not see any wrong answers from your end. Very good. Can you give yourself very good clap? How can we do that? Very good clap. One, two, three, one, two, three. Very good. That's amazing. Now let's move on to our lesson. Okay, so please, if you have pen with you, activity notebook, please open it and you can jot down while we are discussing our lesson. All right, so let's take a look at this columns or tables that I'm going to show you. But anyways, here's the direction. Read the sentences in each column and please take note, or please note how Layden and the rest of her family members perform different activities given specific time frames. Okay, Layden is a name of a person. Let's see how it goes. Learners, as you can see here on my screen, you can see column A, or maybe box A, B, and C, right? I want you to read these A, B, and C so that we can answer later on these questions 1, 2, and 3. For question 1, which column presents activities that are done regularly? Number 2 question, which column, or should I say box, which box shows activities completed in the past, and also which one presents activities that have yet to happen, like it's not happening yet. Let's see for letter A. Number 1, Layden cooks food for the whole family every day. Kian, the younger brother, sets the table before every meal. 3, her sister washes the dishes every after meal. And 4, mother buys fruits and vegetables for the whole week in the market every Wednesday. And for number 5, Father prepares special dinner for us every Saturday. So as you can see for letter A, there are underlined words, and we are going to talk about that later on, right? And the keywords also in every sentence. Now let's move on to letter B. It says here, Layden cooked food for the whole family yesterday. 2, Kian, the younger brother, set the table this morning. And 3, her sister washed the dishes a while ago. And number 4, mother bought fruits and vegetables for the whole week in the market last Wednesday. And father, what did the father do? Father prepared special dinner for us last Saturday. And let's move on to box C, or the column C, all right? Layden will cook food for the whole family. That's going to be tomorrow. And Kian, the younger brother, will set the table later. Her sister will wash the dishes tonight, and mother will buy fruits and vegetables for the whole week in the market on Wednesday. And father will prepare special dinner for us on Saturday. Learners, you can screenshot this one and please take note of the underlined words in here. All right. So let's answer number 1. Which do you think, learners, or which box or which column present activities that are done regularly? Okay, like done regularly. Is it A, B, or C? Can you drop your answer? May mga sagot na. Very good. Okay, so Eliza Jane, Adrian Ray, who else? Nicole Bygar, A, number 1. A. And number two, Kevin Martin Duluntap. Who's this one? Jairo Alexander Flores. And Jandy Manahan. Number two is letter B. And for number three, Diane Tuazon. Who else? Irian Meza Corias. Jandy Manahan, Eliza Jean Atwiginio, Kevin Martin Duluntap, letter C. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Which column presents activities that are done regularly? That's really letter A. Very good. Okay. Regularly kasi sabi dito, look, number one, every day, every meal, after meal, like every Wednesday, every Saturday. So it's, habitual action. It happens regularly. And for number two, which column or which box shows activity completed in the past? Like it's already finished. It's already done. Then that is really letter B. Okay. So sabi yesterday. Kailan ba yung yesterday? Kahapon. And when you say kahapon, that's already finished, right? Yesterday, this morning. And now it's afternoon. So this morning, tapos na yon. A while ago, kanina, tapos na. So there are keywords for you to really understand the whole sentence. And then, which 1% activities that have yet to happen? When you say have yet to happen, that means it didn't happen yet. It will happen in the future, maybe later, tomorrow. Okay, just in the future. Okay, and we have here. Oh, we have the keywords here: tomorrow, later, tonight. Okay, next week, next day, like that. And that's so it. And you really have answered it so well. Now, take note of the following underlined words in the sentences above. I mean, a while ago, in the next how can I say the one? The screen before the slide before the slide that I'm showing to you. A, B, and C, these are the words, or should I say the verbs that were underlined in those sentences? For letter A, we have cooks, sets, washes, buys, and prepares. You look at this one. Letter B, cooked, set, washed, bought, prepared. And C, will. We just add will, the word will, okay, and then the verb. All right, so if you can still remember, okay, letter A, ang sabi natin, this one is in the present, this one is like done regularly. Okay, and letter B, like done already, it's already finished. And letter C, have not done yet, have not yet done, it's going to happen later, tomorrow maybe. And that is it. And the reason why I am showing this to you, because it's really our topic for today. Because, okay, there it is. The words in set A are examples of verbs in the simple present form. Okay, so there are lots of verb tenses, but we are just going to have maybe to really focus on the simple present, or maybe we can top the simple tenses of the verb from simple present, simple past, and simple future. So in set A, so you can see the words, the verbs in here. These are in the simple present form. All right. And for the set B, okay, examples of verbs in the simple past form. Okay, cooked, set, washed, bought, prepared. It means it's already finished, it's already done. Are you still following? Can you still follow? And for letter C, these are examples of verbs in the simple future form. Notice, learners, notice how will is added to the base form of the verb. So the base form that we have is cook. We just add will before the verb. So we say will cook, will set. Okay, this is how we do, or how we form the simple future tense of the verb. You understand? Let's see the definition of these three simple tenses of the verbs. Okay, so learners, please read this together with teacher. And one, two, three, go. Okay, so verbs have different forms to show the simple present, a simple past, and simple future tense of a sentence, right? Okay, and now let's talk about the simple present tense of the verb. One more time. Simple present tense of the verb. Simple present form expresses actions that are done regularly. It is also used to tell general truths or facts. Okay, again, learners, when we are using the simple present tense of the verb, we are using that tense when we are talking about things that are done regularly, things that are done habitually, or also when we are expressing, when we are telling or showing general truth, or we are stating facts, we use the simple present tense of the verb. Okay? And let's have this one. To use the simple present form of the verb, you need to know whether the subject is singular and plural. It's also important in here for you to be mastered, for you to be familiarized yourself with the subject and verb agreement. All right? So, interrelated and interconnected sila. Ano po? So, you have to take note, okay, in a sentence, whether your subject is singular or plural. All right? So, when the subject of the sentence is singular, we just have to add s or es to the base form of the verb. And then, when the subject of the sentence is plural, then use the base form as is. Okay, you don't have to add anything. One more time, learners. Pag singular ang subject ninyo, ano daw pong gagawin? Sa verb, you just have to add s or es sa verb ninyo. That's how you make your verb singular, by adding is or es into it. But if your subject is plural, then just leave that verb as is. Can you still follow? Okay, I hope that you understand that. Okay, now let's move on to example one. Mary goes with her friends to pick up colorful stones in the river every Saturday afternoon. Okay, this one is done regularly because it says here every Saturday afternoon. So, what is our subject? And here the subject is Mary. Mary is what? Like, yeah, I know Mary is a person, but is it a singular or plural subject? Mary just is just only one, so this one is singular. What is our verb in here? Our verb is go, right? But Mary is singular, so we have to make this verb as singular as well. So ang sabi ko kanina, you have to just add s or es. But since your verb is go, you have to add es. So it's going to be Mary goes, because you always have to remember when your subject is singular, your verb must be singular as well. Okay? Now, let's move on to example number 2. The girls attend their baking class twice a week. So, this one is done regularly, like twice a week. This really is what happening. Like every week, it's twice a week that they attend baking class. Ano yung subject dito sa sentence? The subject in here is what? Oh yeah, we do have girls and here. Girls, that's plural, right? So ang verb natin ay attend. We are not going to add s. We don't say attends because when we say attends, our verb must be singular lang. But this is plural, so just leave the verb as is. So the girls attend. That's it. Girls plural, attend verb. Okay, the verb attend is plural as well. That's why tama yun. A plural subject takes a plural verb. A singular subject takes a singular verb, right? Okay, now let's move on to simple past tense of the verb. Simple past, right? Simple past form of the verb is used to express past actions. Time expression like yesterday, a year ago, last night, etc. can be used to show definite past time actions. In a sentence, pag nakikita ninyo may basta't nakalipas na, tapos na, it's already done, it's already finished, then that must be in the simple past tense of the verb, right? Okay, when we are talking about, we use the simple past form when we are talking about or when we are expressing actions that are done already, that are finished, okay? And here are the rules in informing the simple past. Paano natin yun? Kasi kanina teacher, we just add s and es. How about naman dito sa simple past? Well, learners, regular verbs form the past by adding d or ed to the base form of the verb, whether the subject is singular or plural. Dito naman, ang i-add natin, learners, ay d or ed sa base form ng verb. Alright? But learners, later on, I'm going to explain something. Alright? So, example 1. The girl attended her baking class a week ago. So, ang keyword natin dito, bakit siya in the past tense? Kasi it says here, week ago. And the subject is girl, okay? And then the verb that we have here is attend, right? Attend. Sabi ni teacher kanina, you just have to add D or ED so that we can make it in the simple past form. So, we have attend, so it's gonna be attended. The girl attended. Number 2. The girls attended their baking class a week ago. So as you can see, it doesn't matter if your subject is singular or plural. Okay, as long as you just put if it's in the simple past tense, if it is in the past tense, you just have to make your verb into the past form, all right, of the verb by adding d or ed. Here's what I am telling to you. Okay, wait, where is it? Ah, the how can I say that one? The verb. Okay, the verbs. Okay, I want you as well to study the two kinds of verbs. The regular verbs and the irregular verbs. Okay? Tandaan. Regular verbs and irregular verbs. The one that I'm telling, like you add D or ED sa base of form ng verb, ay pang regular verb iyon. Teacher, what is irregular verbs? Well, those are the verbs wherein when we make it into the past tense, when making it a past tense, then we are changing the word or the spelling. Okay? So later on, you're going to learn that. Okay? Let's now move on first to simple future tense of the verb. Right? So, simple future form of the verb is used to express action to be done sometime in the future. When I say future, ibig sabihin, hindi pa siya nagagawa, hindi pa siya nangyayari. That's going to be happen yet. Okay, I mean in the future, okay? Maybe mamaya, tomorrow, later. It is formed using will or shall plus base form of the verb whether the subject is singular or plural. So how do we form the simple future? We add will before the verb or we add shall before the verb. All right? That's how we do the simple future tense of the verb. Look at this example, learners. Mary will go with her friends to pick up colorful stones in the river tomorrow afternoon. Okay, I have here Mary, the subject, and look, notice the verb. We have go. I have put will, the word will, before the verb. So this sentence is in the future tense of the verb. All right. Number two, the girls will attend their baking class next week. Sabi ito, next week pa. So, mangyayari pa lang. So, this must be in the future tense of the verb. What is our verb in here? That is attend. And how do we form the simple future tense? We add will or shall before the verb. So we have attended. That's going to be will attend. All right? Okay, now here's what I'm telling a while ago. Please study the regular verb and irregular verb. I hope that we have more time, like longer time, so that we can really top or touch or dig deeper into the discussion about regular verb and irregular verb. Okay, but anyways, here are some examples of regular verbs. Okay, so the present, past, and future. So makikita ninyo dyan, okay, pag present, like the verb itself. Okay, and then the past tense, we're just adding D or ED sa verb. Okay, and then the future, okay, just the verb as is, we just add will, okay, before that verb. That's how we do the regular verb. And here's what I'm talking to you about regular verbs, all right? Regular verbs, learners. Tingnan ninyo, like awake, awoke, will awake. So you've noticed that in the past form, na-change na po yung spelling, right? It changes the word or the spelling because this is what we call the irregular verbs, okay? Pag ang verbs, pag finorm natin yung verb in the past na hindi nagdadagdag ng D or ED, that means that is an irregular verb, okay? And now, okay, please take note of these, okay, and please learn that. That's going to be a big help, okay, as you learn the English language. Okay, anyways, to better understand our topic for today, and I hope you've understand the tenses of the verb, let's move on to practice activity 1, and here's the direction. Identify whether the sentence given is in simple present, simple past, or simple future tense of the verb. Okay, are you ready? Let's have this one. Everybody struggles to live a new normal life. Everybody struggles to live a new normal life. What is your answer? Okay, drop your answers now. You can answer simple present, simple past, or simple future. Tingnan ko nga po. I'm going to look at the phone and see your answer. Okay, Kevin Martin Duluntap says simple present. Let's see. Very good, Kevin Martin and Diane Twazan and Mark Platten. How about for number two? Life remains beautiful to live. Number two, learners, what is the answer? Life remains beautiful to live. Okay, let's have let's have your answer. Okay, number two, the answer is okay, let's see your answer for number two. Kevin Martin, apakabilis. Simple present. Cassandra Bravo, simple present and Shandi. Okay, simple present. Let's see, learners, if your answer is really right. Okay, that's correct. Simple present pa din. How about for number three? They started implementing the national executive orders in the middle of March 2020. What is your answer? Tingin po. Okay, number three, this is okay, simple past. Okay, and that is correct. Roxeline Adderall and also Kevin Martin Dolantap. Number four, the group of benevolent people will distribute food packs in the remote barangays next week. This sentence is in what form, learners? Number four. What is your answer? The correct answer is simple future, sabi ni Roxeline Adderall. Let's see. Very good, Roxeline and Mark Platon and Adrian Ray Rivera. Number five. Jane spent her leisure time knitting for these past few weeks. Number five is in what form? Number five, learners. Patingin nga po ng sagot. Let's see. Number five. The answer of Cassandra Bravo and Roxeline, simple past. Very good. Did you guys get a perfect five in here? High five. And activity number two. Practice activity number two. Read each sentence carefully and fill in each blank with the correct form of the verb provided in each number. All right. Number one. Jane and Jasmine blank up early every day. The verb here is wake. What is it? What's the answer? Very good, Shandy. 5-5. Nicole Bygar, 5-5. Correct. Number one. What's the answer for number one? Come on, learners. Oh, my score is perfect, sabi ni Jiro. Nice. Well, let's move on to number one. Hi, Ma'am Ellen Castillon from San Lorenzo Ruiz. A very beautiful teacher of San Lorenzo Ruiz. Good afternoon. Okay, now let's move on to number one. Jane and Jasmine blank up every day. The answer for number one, sabi ni Kyle, Trisha, Roxeline, wake. Let's see if your answer is right. Okay, wake. Why is it wake, not wakes? Okay, it's because I have told you a while ago that in a sentence you have to identify if the subject is singular and plural. And in this sentence, learners, we do have two subjects, Jane and Jasmine. This subject is plural. That's why your verb must be in plural as well. Got it? How about for number two? They immediately blank to their garden every morning. What's the answer, learners, for number two? Number two, the verb is go. Then what's the answer? Number two, go, go, learners, go. I still couldn't see your answers. Meron na si Shandy. Sabi ni Shandy, go. Kevin Martin Dolantap and Cal Joseph Tubao. Let's see. They immediately go to their garden every morning. Very good. Why is it go, not goes? It's because your subject here is they. Okay? Always remember, when your subject is plural, your verb must be in plural as well. Same way if your subject is singular, then your verb must be singular also. Number three, they blank fresh flowers quite regularly. The verb is pick. Is it pick, picks, picked, or will pick? Number three, sabi ni Jiro, pick. And Roxalyn, pick. And the correct answer is pick. Why? Because the subject is they and they is plural. Very good. Number four, Jane often blank these fresh blooms to the chapel. This blank in here is take. Could it be take, takes, took, or will take? The correct answer for number four learners is good. Sabi ni Roxaline and Liza Jane. Okay. Takes. Let's see if your answer is correct. Nice. That's really correct. It's because we are talking to just only one person in here, and that is Jane. Okay. And let's move on to number five. On the other hand, Jasmine blanked the chapel clean and orderly each day. Keep. The verb is keep. What is your answer for number five, learners? Come on, we are now so over it. Okay, and you know what? I'm so happy of your answers because I really can see a lot of you getting a perfect score. Sabi ni Shandy Kips, Cassandra, Eliza, Kevin, Kyle, Roxelyn, Nicole, Jiro, Shakira, Adrian Rake, ang dami. Okay, Eliza, Kips. Let's see. Wow, Kips, very good because our subject is Jasmine. Jasmine is singular, so that's why our verb is singular. Kips is singular verb. Who got a perfect five again? That's amazing. Okay, and learners, let's now move on to our wrap up. Let's wrap up what we have learned for today. All right. So, verbs have different forms. Could it be present, past, or future form? Right? That's when we're talking about verb. A specific verb forms signal whether the action is in the simple present, simple past, or simple future tense. Please remember that, learners. And when we say simple present tense, it talks about actions that are done regularly or habitually. This tense may also be used to talk about general truths or facts. Okay, and simple past tense tells about actions completed at a definite time in the past. Time markers like yesterday, ago, or last are used to signal the past event. We also have simple future tense. This one is used to talk about actions that are still to be done or performed. Use will or shall before the main verb to signal future tense. All right. Now, let's move on to the assessment. This one is the exciting part because I'm going to see here how well you have understand our lesson. Please do better in here. Number one, for the direction, compose clear and coherent sentences by changing the correct tense of the verb inside the parentheses. Let's take this for example, learners. The girl ate fruits for her breakfast yesterday. The answer is going to be the girl ate fruits for her breakfast yesterday. It's going to be ate because we have yesterday, it's already finished. Number one, you can just, drop your answers, yung naka-yellow lang, right? Trisha looked after her younger sister Karen every day. Okay, what's the correct form of the verb in here? Number one. Go, learners. Okay, what is your answer? Cassandra Bravo looks. And the correct answer is looks. Very good. Roxelyn Aderol also. Number two. She take her out to the garden every afternoon. Okay, take in here. For number two, the correct answer is, I'm just going, okay, to read two answers from you. Okay, number two now. Yurian May looks, oh, number one pa lang. Okay, how about for number two? The correct answer is take, sabi ni Irian May. Okay, and Shanti Ivora takes as well. Hi, Ma'am Jovi Mangula, grade leader of grade 5 from San Lorenzo Ruiz Elementary School. Good afternoon. Thank you for watching English 6. Okay, anyways, number 2. The correct answer is takes. Very good. She takes. This one is done regularly or habitually, so our verb is in the simple present. And it takes because our subject is singular, so our verb must be singular as well. Number 3, learners, Karen enjoy every moment with Krisha. Enjoy. What's the correct form of the verb and here? Sabi ni Jiro, enjoys. Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Well, that's great. Enjoys. Okay. Number 4, discuss the details of the family bonding to the children 2 days ago. Number 4, learners, what's really the correct answer for number 4? Number 4, what is the correct answer? And let's see. Okay, enjoys number 3 pa lang. How about number 4? Sabi ni Roxeline, okay, discussed. Oh, the correct answer really is discussed because it happens 2 days ago, tapos na. So we have to use the past tense of the verb. So from discuss, we have added ed into it. So, I mean to form past tense of discuss. So it's discussed already. Number 5, they instruct the driver later to prepare for the long weekend. What's going to be the correct form of the verb for number 5, learners? 5. Okay, the correct answer is okay. Wala pa akong sagot na nakikita. Okay, instruct is our verb. Oh, will instruct, sabi ni Roxeline Aderolf. Okay, let's see. Very good. Why is it will instruct? Because we have the keyword in here, later. Mamaya daw. And that mamaya is not have yet to happen. Mangyayari pa lang. So that's in the future tense. Very good, everyone. And learners from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, our English 6 warriors who got a perfect 5 this time. This one is really important because this is assessment. Okay, those who got perfect 5, can you please give yourself a very good tap on your shoulder because teacher is not there to say good job. All right, so just do it there as if I'm doing that to you. Okay, good job, self. Okay, for getting 5 or getting 4 into our assessment. Okay, Annalise, for your additional activity, here's going to be the direction. Oh no, I don't have the direction is going to be just like what the assessment, okay? Like this one, discover, future tense, and you have to make it a complete sentence, be it a simple sentence, complex, or compound sentence. And here's what you're going to do. Okay, we have the verb, and then what form of the sentence you're going to make. Okay, and please make your own sentence. Okay, I am expecting varied answer coming from you. All right, so please screenshot this one and anyways, I'm going to upload this sa ating page and please comment there your answers, okay? And that's so it. Okay, so submit your additional activity in here because dito kami ni TutorNet mag-check ng inyong mga additional activities, all right? So, our 40 minutes, actually more than, is now over. Thank you so much for being with Tutor Just all throughout this 40-minute lesson in English 6. I hope that you have learned something today and make sure to remember what you've learned because I'm still going to ask you next week for our review part. Okay? So bye for now, everyone. And up next is Tutor Joyce and Tutor Arnell for English 7. Okay, bye for now and thank you so much for your time.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!